All right, let's get right into this one. So today we got ASAP Rocky, ASAP Relli. ASAP Relli is testifying against Rocky, and so we're going to react to that video. But if y'all don't know the situation, allegedly ASAP Rocky had an altercation with this guy. I think they used to be friends or at least part of the same crew. And allegedly the guy is saying that ASAP pulled out a gun and shot it at him in this whatever alleged altercation that they had. Now, ASAP Rocky was offered a plea deal for 180 days. But he said no, thank you. He didn't want to take it. He said he was going to take this to trial and fight it in court. A lot of people said that he should have took that deal because he's facing like 20 years. But I don't know. Maybe he knows something that we don't know, or maybe he just thought this guy really wouldn't get on the stand and tell on him. Because we all know if somebody gets on the stand and says that person right there shot me or that person right there shot at me, then it's going to be very hard to beat that case. But let's get into the video and I'll give y'all my reaction at the end.
And then that's when Elijah was like in between, and he's like, "I'll kill you right now, pussy," or like whatever, like just was. And then I'm right behind Elijah, and I'm saying, "If you brought a gun, use it then. Like the fuck you brought a gun for, pussy." That's the words I was saying to him.
When you said he pointed at you, where on your body was it pointing?
Like towards my stomach, like towards like my headish a little. Like everything was happening so fast. So fast, you know what I mean?
And from what you're describing, was it moving?
Yeah, it was moving. He had it up.
Okay, so he didn't just hold it at your stomach. It was kind of
no. He was looking for a spot to shoot.
Okay.
Like if Elijah wasn't there, I don't know what would have happened.
And you said as he was pointing it at you, what did he say?
I'll kill you right now.
And was that in an angry tone?
Yeah, he was livid.
Was his voice elevated? Like, was he yelling this at you, or was this something he was saying quiet?
Yeah, because we was yelling back and forth at this point.
All right. And you said that after he pointed the gun at you, you became angry, correct?
Yeah, I became furious.
So what did you say back to him?
I told him to use it.
Why did you?
Because mentally, like, I couldn't believe he just pulled the gun out on me. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you better use that shit. The fuck you got a gun for?
Can you explain? I want, as best you can to the jury, explain to them what you mean by "I can't believe you just pulled a gun on." What is that? What do you mean by that?
Like, I physically cannot believe there was a gun in my face. Like, that was the breaking point for me because, like what I said, I told this kid numerous times, if you have a problem with me, let me know. You know what I mean? I feel like this got to the max. Like, this was like no return. So if I was willing to die for my respect at this point, I don't care. You get what I'm saying? Like, if this is what you want to do, I still have my dignity. That's how I felt.
Well. So, it's so crazy that snitching has become such a just thing people are so comfortable doing that this guy's up there snitching and still trying to act tough about it. And we all know, well, some of y'all may not know, there's also a civil case going on with this, right? He's trying to sue, trying to get some money off him also. So I don't know. This seems like a very jaded friend, someone that feels crossed, betrayed for whatever reasons, whatever personal reasons that the whole altercation even started over. It seems like, yeah, he's just mad. He wants to take Rocky down and do it in whatever way possible because I do think they brought the civil case before they actually took him to court. And also, I did see something. I seen 1090 Jake talk about this, the fact that this guy, they didn't find any shell casings at the scene of the crime, but this guy went back to the scene of the crime to find and end up allegedly finding some shell casings. So this is going to be a crazy trial. They said it's going to last 3 weeks. I hope the best for Rocky in this situation. But, we all got to be accountable for our actions, right? If he did pull out a gun and shoot this guy, snitching aside, this guy identifies as a regular civilian and not someone that's a tough guy or gangster, then, he can get up there and tell all he wants. And, that's perfectly fine if he feels like a crime was actually committed against him. Rocky has been in jail before. I believe he was on Rikers Island. So, he's not new to this, but 20 years, 15 years, that's a long time. He just had children. We all know he's with Rihanna. The judge said that his status as a celebrity, his status as being somebody that's with Rihanna isn't gonna help him in this case, but it's not gonna hurt him. But we all know, if there's some Rihanna fans on the jury, then it's gonna help him somewhat. It's gonna help him. Out of like the whole jury pool, they said there was only like 6 black people, and I think there aren't any black people that did get selected for the jury. So that might be kind of troublesome, but it's not like it's a white guy getting on the stand saying that he shot him. It's a situation between 2 black people. It's just unfortunate that it has to be handled in this way, but someone pulls a gun on you or you pull a gun on somebody, you can't expect them not to take you to court. Some people are like that. I know ASAP, he identifies probably as more of the street type of guy, and he thought that it would be something that be handled in the streets, but obviously not. Obviously not. This guy getting up there, he telling it all. He said, yeah, he pointed it right here, pointed it right here. He said, yeah, I'm gonna shoot. He said, I'm gonna kill you right now, pussy. Well, that's what he's alleging that ASAP said. But let me know what you guys think, man. Do y'all think he's gonna beat this case? Um, or do y'all think he's cooked? A lot of people think he's cooked. A lot of people said he should have took that 180 days, 6-month plea deal, spend the first half of the year in jail, be out by the summertime. That don't sound too bad when you got this guy getting on the stand, willing to do anything, you know. And maybe he should have just, shot him that money, paid him off with that civil suit so they could have dropped the whole thing. Yeah, crazy situation, crazy situation. But like I said, we got to be accountable for our actions. And we pull a gun on somebody, it got to be when we defending ourselves or somebody else. And I don't know what state this is in. I think it's California. If it's California, then yeah, he might be cooked, man. He might be cooked. But I'm gonna, stay in tune with this. We're gonna see what happens and hope for the best. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Love y'all, I'm out.